lot of schools that they're just focused on getting the kids through versus making sure kids like learn something.
If a teacher just comes in and is like whatever, then the kids will be like that too.
The basic stuff I should know, I don't, because my teachers kept leaving.
You gotta take this job serious. This is the future of this nation.
If America could get away from putting education on the back burner per se, then we could probably solve the problem.
This freaking lady go off on kids because they don't freaking get this crap. If you would just get up and teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo. There's kids in here who don't learn like that. They need to learn face to face. You're just getting mad because I'm pointing out the obvious and you're too late.
You're wasting my time.
No, I'm not wasting your time. I'm telling you what you need to do.
Get out.
You want kids to come into your class, you want them to get excited for this, you got to come in here, you got to make them excited. You want a kid to change and start doing better, you got to touch his freaking heart. Can't expect a kid to change if all you do is just tell him. You gotta take this job serious. This is the future of this nation. And when you come in here, like you did last time, and make a statement about, oh, this is my paycheck, indeed it is. But this is my country's future and my education.
I respect that. Can you go outside, please?
Score biz.
But there's a limit. When I'm not bitching, but simply making an observation.
Okay.
That is where the split is, like the divide is between one side of education and another side.
I feel like that's like 100% true, not for all teachers obviously, but we did get handed packets in our science class back in high school, and we were just like, okay, what do we do with this? She's like, read it and answer the questions. Like, okay.
What he was saying was true. Like I said, some teachers, they're just there for a paycheck. They're not there to actually try to motivate the students.
Teacher motivation has a lot to do with how kids work and how they get stuff done, and if the teacher's not willing to do it, then they don't want to do it either.
So what would you wish your teacher would have done differently?
I guess to actually teach us something. The courses weren't, like they didn't really care. The homework was super easy, and I feel like everything was curved and it was just easy to pass.
If you're boring and the kids are bored, they're just gonna be off thinking about something else and they're not gonna learn anything anyway. So it's a waste of everybody's time.
When they're handing out these packets, they aren't really teaching, and so students' grades aren't reflecting like what they really know. And they're like, oh, well, they get to January and they're like, well, they aren't getting good grades, and that's because you weren't teaching them how you were supposed to be teaching them.
Kind of be more interactive with the class and just not talking for like a whole 50 or hour 20 minutes and writing on the board, because that does nothing.
You need to come up with creative ways that will grab students' attention so they can remember stuff, like relate things to real life. If you show me how to do it, I can grasp it, but if you're just talking at me, I'm not gonna understand what you're talking about.
A while ago I saw a picture, and I thought it was a really good picture. It was an accurate picture, and it was of a tree, and there was a whole bunch of different animals, and there's a teacher at a desk, and it says, for a fair selection, everyone has to take the same exam. Please climb that tree. And then the quote at the bottom says, everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid. And so I was like, you can't have one method of teaching and then apply it to all students. They are different type of students.
They try to cram all this information, but the students aren't retaining it, so it's not even helping.
That all affects their learning.
Teach to the whole child, like emotionally, you know, academics of course, but then like emotionally, socially, behaviorally.
Do I think I'm failing as a teacher? No.
It can get better if the teachers put in effort and the students were more motivated.
We have to figure out what motivates American students to learn and see how can we hone in on that.
There can always be improvements, and they are always changing stuff.
We still have a little bit to go. Do I think we're on our way? Sure.
you.